Hello and welcome to the University of Pretoria's video guide to postgraduate online applications. Thank you for choosing UP. We are one of Africa's top research-intensive universities and the largest contact university in South Africa. Now, let's take a closer look at how you can apply to UP for your postgraduate studies. There are 3 phases before registration. The first is your online application. After your application, you will be able to access the UP portal to track your admission status. And finally, if your application is successful, you will complete your student contract and any other registration requirements. Before we start the application process, please make sure you have access to your email and that all the required documentation has been scanned and converted into PDF format and labeled correctly. The documents must not be password encrypted. These documents include a copy of your ID, or for non-South African applicants, your passport, your official relevant tertiary qualification academic record, your official relevant tertiary qualification degree certificate. If you're not using the online credit card option, you must also upload proof of payment for the application fee. The account details for paying the 300 Rand application fee will be shared further on in the application process. If you can't pay the fee, you will have the option of uploading an affidavit or a document that indicates proof of family income. Certain postgraduate programs may require additional documents to be uploaded, for example, a letter of motivation or recommendation, your CV, and so on. The online application system will let you know if any additional documents are required for the program you are applying for. Please remember that postgraduate applications are subject to faculty admission processes, so it is important to familiarize yourself with the departmental application processes. Postgraduate admission into an academic program may be subject to meeting the minimum academic admission requirements, supervisory capacity, space availability, the evaluation outcome of a foreign qualification as evaluated by the South African Qualifications Authority, known as SAQA, and any other program-specific requirements. Please note that meeting the minimum academic requirements does not guarantee admission. If an applicant is a foreign qualification holder, one of the requirements to be considered for the postgraduate studies at the University of Pretoria is a Certificate of Evaluation, also known as SCOE, issued by the South African Qualifications Authority. A foreign qualification is defined as a qualification issued by a nationally recognized institution and which forms part of the national education and training system of a country other than South Africa. This includes qualifications obtained by South African citizens from foreign institutions. Applying for the SCOE is a lengthy process which can take months to complete. It is highly recommended that applicants apply for the SCOE as soon as possible to ensure that it does not delay the admission process for studying at the University of Pretoria. Now, let's get started. The first step is to open your internet browser and go to www.up.ac.za/online application. This will take you to the online applications page, where you will find the online application guidelines, information about application fees, student accommodation, and much more. Right now, however, we will be clicking on the Apply Now link to continue the process of applying for your postgraduate studies. This will take you to the next page. Please click on the I Want To drop-down list. Here, you can select to either view or continue your previous application or start a new application. Select Start New Application to begin the application process. A data privacy notice will pop up directly afterwards. Please select OK. Click on the Career of Study drop-down list and click on the Postgraduate Full-Time option. Then select First Year of Study from the drop-down menu and select the applicable year. If you have previously studied at UP, please enter your student number in the field required. Now, complete all the other required fields. Non-South African applicants, please note, you must select Passport on the Identify Me By option and enter your passport number. Finally, please add the security code before you click on Go. A dialog box will pop up to inform you that your application has successfully started. Click OK to continue. Please check your email for the application ID and password. Note that the application ID always starts with the letter T, followed by 7 numbers. Now click back to the I want to drop-down list and select the option Log in to continue. Complete the fields with your login details. Click on the Go button to continue. Confirm your email address. Then change your password to one that you can easily remember. When you have done this, proceed to the next page. Great! You are one step closer to completing your application. From the top, you can see your name, application number, the year that you are applying for, and your overall application status. It will currently say must still verify and apply. This means that you have a few more steps to follow before you are verified. Take note of the left and right arrow buttons below your application status. Clicking on these will guide you through the process. Next to the arrows, there is a Save button. Remember to save regularly and after completing a category. To check on email communications, click on the Email button. To request help to complete the application, click on the Help ? button. To exit your application, click on the X button. Now, click on the Next button. This will open the personal information step indicated, also highlighted in the left panel. You can change or complete the different fields. Once completed, click Save and move on to the next step by either clicking the Next button or Next Step in the left panel. Complete the required fields on the Contact Details section. The system can generate address information for you if you click on the magnifying glass icon and search for your country, city, suburb, or postal code. The standard mobile number entry is a 10-digit South African cell phone number. You can use the alternative number option to capture an international phone number. Move on to the next step and complete your demographic details. Let us know more about you by selecting an option from the Tell Us More drop-down list. Be sure to indicate if you have a disability. If you have any queries related to studying at UP as a disabled student, please check the website of UP's Disability Unit. Now, onto the Tertiary Education tab. Only applicants who have previously studied at UP should choose No. All other applicants who are or were enrolled at another university or higher education institution should choose Yes and go on to capture their previous or current tertiary education details. They should also provide the academic records or qualifications obtained from that university or institution. Enter the details of your latest or most relevant tertiary education qualification by clicking on the plus sign. Complete the required information. Click on the magnifying glass icon to search for your tertiary institution and generate missing data more quickly. Please answer yes or no to the disciplinary disclosure. If you answer yes, you must then answer all 3 questions. Click Save and move on to the next step by either clicking the Next button or Next Step in the left panel. Now we can move on to the Study Choice step. This is where you can apply for the specific program you would like to join at UP. Click on the magnifying glass icon and enter the keywords of your study program. Then click the Search button. Choose your program from the list by selecting the row. For further details of study programs offered by the university, please visit UP's What to Study page link at www.up.ac.za/programs. If you have a second choice of study, please complete this field. Next is the General Details steps. This is where you can indicate if you would like to be considered for placement in a residence. On this page, you can also indicate if you are applying for funding. Next, You will be required to complete the documentation step. Depending on your choice of program, you may be asked to upload the following documents: a copy of your ID or, for non-South African applicants, your passport, a certificate of conduct from your previous tertiary institution, official relevant tertiary qualification academic record, official relevant tertiary qualification degree certificate, SAQA certificate of evaluation for foreign qualification holders who are in possession of the SCOE. If you do not have your SCOE yet, you may continue to complete your application, but please be sure to upload your SCOE to the student portal as soon as it is issued by SAQA. Where applicable, your CV should be uploaded as well as a motivation or recommendation letter if applicable, a research concept note, and any other required documentation for your study choice. Move on to the declaration step. Be honest about the information that you have entered. Dishonesty might lead to your application being denied. Please make sure that you upload the correct documents and capture the correct results. If you are sure that everything is correct, then click Yes. You will then have to verify your application and pay the application fee if required. Click on the Verify Application button. If the verification fails, please return to the specific steps where there are errors in order to make corrections. After successful verification, you may proceed with payment. Follow the on-screen steps to pay online using a credit card. When this has been completed, click on the Back to Application button to finalize your application. You can also make a bank deposit or EFT payment using the bank details provided. Please upload proof of payment if you choose to pay in this way. You can now submit or review your application. If you are sure you have completed the process correctly, then click I have completed the application. Please submit to the university. You should receive a message saying that you have successfully applied to the University of Pretoria. Your overall application status should read Applied. You have the option to view your application at any time. From this point, your application will be processed by UP. We will contact you via email to confirm that we have received your application and provide you with a student number. We will also send you any necessary information about the next steps required after a successful application. We hope your application is successful and wish you a fruitful academic journey at UP. If you're not still sure about any aspect of your application, please visit the UP Postgraduate support page.